There are four really big developments that have happened in the Greenville area that I wanted to share with you on this video. Everything from expanding an arena to a huge billion-dollar project we talked about. Hi, I'm Evan Whaley, your favorite Greenville realtor. So let's go ahead and start with a huge thing that was announced just a couple weeks ago. Bon Secours has talked about adding on to the arena. They're going to make a 6,500 seated outdoor venue for concerts. This is going to be huge for Greenville. We haven't had a big outdoor concert arena outside of the one in Simpsonville. So having something a little bit more centrally located, having something in the city of Greenville is going to be a huge attraction. They've talked about how they have missed on several of the top performing artists in the country for summer tours because they don't have an outside venue. Now they're solving that problem. Beyond just this outdoor arena area that they're going to add, which is going to have food and several other things as well, they are planning to do enhancements inside of the arena. They're going to make the restrooms better. They're going to make it more accessible. They're going to create opportunities for the traffic to be more free flowing. They're going to create better back of the house amenities so that they can attract the best of the best artists that are out there. They're just going to make the dressing rooms, the studio, all of that just more pristine and state-of-the-art. Another thing that they're going to do is they're going to increase the overall facade. There's already a project that's going to be happening nearby, which is going to make more greenery, create better walking spaces, but they're going to just enhance the exterior overall just to give it a better, cleaner, and more beautiful look. This project is expected to cost somewhere between $150 and $170 million. The expectation is that this will begin sometime in 2026 or early 2027. The good news is they do plan to keep the arena operational during all of this. They really wanted to make sure that the community would really embrace the new Bon Secours Arena and everything they're planning to do. The next project is one that I've talked about a lot on this channel, and this is the County Square development. Now this is over $1 billion that they're going to be investing into the city. If you haven't seen any of my videos in the past, this is going to be a mixed-use development. And I've already mentioned some of the key tenants that will be there. There's going to be tons of outdoor activities. There's going to be a lot of fun, upbeat restaurants with duck pin bowling, a lot of other activities going on. They want this to be a hub and almost an extension of downtown Greenville. With it being really close to where the baseball stadium is at, Greenville Drive, this is going to be just a phenomenal place to continue to add to the wonderful downtown Greenville. The plans for this is that it will be built out in several phases. They want to focus first on the residential component and building out Whole Foods and some of the amenities that people in the nearby area will want to go to, and then they'll start building out more and more over time. This will ultimately be somewhere between a 5 to 10 year project depending on how quickly funding, construction, all of those things happen. Something really special about this is it will extend the Swamp Rabbit Trail. That is in the plans, that's in the cards, and that's something that people are really excited about. Another thing that will be huge for the local Greenville economy is that this is expected to create over 5,000 jobs once everything is built out and fully done. The next project that I have to talk about is another big redevelopment project. This is an over 90-acre project that's going to be happening on Lawrence Road. It's being done by Verde Development, where they're going to create another mixed-use space and create some greenery and really create some more beautification to this area where it's going to be in Lawrence Road. This is very much in the initial phases. They're doing some public studies now to make sure that the people nearby are going to support this. They want to figure out what kind of tenants that they want to have there. They want to really just get a good understanding of what the people nearby feel like is best for them and what they'll actually support. They also want to make sure that they factor in green space and making sure that this is as eco-friendly as possible. And the last development that I have to talk about is a new townhouse community that's going to be coming to the North Main area. North Main is one of the most popular areas for people to move to. For the most part, most of the homes in North Main are much older. They have that classic charm. Unless someone just found a lot that hadn't been built on, most of them are 50 plus years old. So someone did find a plot of land and they're going to be building some townhouses. People just absolutely love the charm of the North Main area where you have the tree-lined streets. You're really close to just being able to walk into Falls Park and just get into the downtown area. And what's going to be really special about this community, you're going to have new construction townhouses with all those really amazing features. The expectation is once these are built out, they're going to be in the $1 million price point. So it will, of course, be on the higher end of the scale of what people pay for in Greenville, but for such a premium location, I think there's going to be huge demand for this. The expectation is that these will be between 34 to 38 units when they're finished. There will be anywhere from 3 to 4 bedrooms and 2.5 to 3.5 bath units. And they're going to be luxury townhouses. They're expecting to put high-end materials, the best of the best in there. There you have it, 4 really big developments that are going to be happening in the Greenville area. I'm curious, which of these developments are you most excited about? Drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you.